Hi everyone, so for today's discussion, we will going to talk about air mass and the different types of air mass. So let's go! Air mass is a huge body of air, is so often large as stretches for several thousands of miles. Air masses generally have similar temperature and moisture properties throughout. The geographical location from which an air mass originates is its source. The types of air masses formed on Earth are determined by their source region. Air masses can have one of four qualities: continental, maritime, tropical, or polar. Continental air masses occur over large land and usually contain less moisture than other air masses, meaning they tend to be dry. Maritime air masses originate over a large land and are also known as oceanic masses. Because they form over water, they are moist. Tropical air masses form in regions of lower latitudes and are usually warm. Polar air masses form over polar ice caps and are very cold. As these air masses move across Earth's surface, they will change, becoming modified according to the characteristics of the location beneath them. For example, an Arctic air mass with very cold and dry air moving across the ocean will become warm and moist, changing over to a moist maritime polar air mass. When this polar air mass moves south from Canada into the southern United States, it will acquire warmth from the ground below and become drier due to a lack of moisture. This air mass has now become a continental polar air mass. When air masses stay long over a region, they control the weather of those regions. And over continents like this, we find air masses that are relatively dry. Several major air masses affect our weather in the United States. Maritime tropical air masses forming over the oceans near the equator are warmed with a great deal of moisture. During the summer, these air masses usually result in rain, but in the colder months, the precipitation could be snow. In the northern Pacific Ocean and in the North Atlantic, they sometimes find maritime polar air masses. During the summer, these air masses in the Pacific usually mean fog along the west coast. In the east, they often result in cooler temperatures. But in the winter, these polar masses from the oceans can produce heavy snow and sometimes even blizzards. To the south, continental tropical air masses form over Mexico during the summer, bringing hot, dry air to many states in the United States Southwest. Finally, continental polar air masses form over northern Canada, resulting in very cold winter temperatures. Summary: air masses are huge body of air, often extended for several thousand miles. Air masses are characterized by uniform temperature and humidity. Air masses can have one of four qualities: continental, maritime, tropical, or polar. As the air mass moves, these qualities can combine to produce the type of air mass such as a maritime polar air mass or a continental polar air mass. So that is the air mass and the types of air mass. Thank you for watching. Bye!